Let's learn coding. When we talk about coding, you might imagine this. But coding is just change a message into something some can understand. In this example, you can see how some dots and lines can change a letter into a Morse code. Another way to send messages is the semaphore, and we change a movement for letters to make messages. That is a way to code. So today we are going to make an animation, try to send a message with our names using the semaphore to start coding. For that we are going to use Scratch. On Scratch we need to include some sprites. As we have our semaphore, we are going to use snipping tool to cut all the letters of our names, and we are going to save them in a specific folder where we are going to take them to include as a sprite on Scratch. Remember to have each letter into a different picture. When we finish, we are going to go to Scratch and we are going to include each picture as a sprite clicking on this icon. When you finish including all the pictures, it's important you to organize them exactly in the same way, and if it's necessary, change the size. Now we are going to start using the blocks we have to make our animation. And first, we need to use a control. In this case, it's going to be when I click the flag. And what is going to happen is that the sprite is going to disappear. I am going to copy this in all the sprites. As you can see, I just drag it on one of the sprites and I copy the blocks that I already have. Now, to start my animation, I am going to start with when I click on space and I am going to send a message. So I'm going to use the block broadcast. The message that I am going to use is R because it's going to be the first letter that should appear. In this way, the control this time is going to be when I receive R, then I am going to use a loop to repeat the action for a lot of times. I am going to ask it to show because it's the first letter is going to be shown. It's going to wait 1 second, and after that second it's going to hide again. It's going to broadcast or send a new message. This time it's going to send the message O because it's the next letter of my name, and it's going to wait some seconds to repeat the loop because in total I have 1, 2, 3, 7 different letters. I'm going to wait 7 seconds. I am going to drag this algorithm to all the letters. I'm just going to modify the receive for the letter that I have on the sprite and the broadcast for the next one. And at the end, I am going to have an animation like this one showing my name using the semaphore. Now that I verify that everything is working, I'm going to stop, play, and RODRIGO. That's my name. Now it's time for you to code your name using the semaphore.